All right, here we go. Time to not do anything. Hold on a second. Sorry, gotta send a quick message. Work pops up. You know how it is. The name I Will Not Die is kind of ironic. It's the first name that I picked when we started on a hardcore group mode. No portals, no maps, similar to what I'm doing now, but it was a group of people, and to say I will not die is completely false. I died a whole bunch in that game. But it was, of course, actually the first time I was playing Valheim. Like, literally, I had never even played on normal mode. The first time I ever played Valheim was on hardcore, no portals, no map. I had other people, right, that could help me out, explain some things to me, but obviously I was dying. And after, probably after the Eikthyr fight, maybe in halfway towards Elder, was when I decided I wanted to learn more about the game on my own. So I went and did a solo run. Pretty quickly lapped that game, finished the whole thing, and then kept going on the hardcore mode with the boys. And then recently had decided to try a solo hardcore no portal no map run, and that's where I am now, and I'm basically right at the point I'm at with the boys. We're kind of doing mountain range type stuff. In the other one, we've done a little bit more plains exploration, just a little bit. You know, get some cloudberries and barley so we could make fire potions, go into the frost caves a little easier. Still haven't decided if I'm going to do that this game or not. I need to decide when I go in the plains if I want to have Fenris armor for speed. You lose some fair amount of armor, but my goal is to just never get hit. I mean, I know that sounds maybe a little funny to say, but I completely mean it. That's the goal. Grab this extra wood, and I'm just realizing that I'm not rested. Never a good thing. So let me get that real quick. That's the problem. I didn't actually camp at night. I had to leave kind of quickly. So I have no... You can see that's pointing north, and it's also pointing to the direction that I came from. I have apparently no food in me whatsoever. So I'm going to throw some in me. You know, you never know what's going to happen. I might be not really paying attention, and then all of a sudden troll shows up and whacks me. And you know, after you get to a point where you have good armor and, you know, good food and everything, you almost kind of feel a little invincible in certain biomes, right? If I'm in the meadows or the Black Forest, nothing should be a problem. And in fact, with my armor, I could probably take a good whack. But why risk it? You know, I could take a good whack if I had some food in me and good armor, but just now my hit points were 25. I think if I weren't paying attention and troll whacked me, I would actually probably have died. My permadeath would be permanent. Now, I think when I came here, I think that's the sun coming up. Yeah, that's east. I think I saw a mountain off here to the east a little bit. Nice knowing there's a burial chamber in case I need some cores. For whatever reason, if I decide I want to smelt something. I have no plans here of getting silver or anything else. I think up there you can see the mountain I'm talking about. The goal now is probably to find the closest safe landing site to that mountain. Safe meaning I don't want there to be planes, basically. Anything else I'm okay with. Well, obviously not Mistlands, but I'm thinking that's probably not going to be an issue here. Although, is that turning into planes right there? I think it is. Let's creep out just a little bit here. Yeah, there's the big stones. Maybe there's some not plains. Looks like the mountain might come right up to the water past the plains. I don't want to have to deal with fuelings. I don't want to have to deal with dick skeetos. Sorry, death skeetos. Alright. No, there may not be any here. It looks like a pretty reasonable sized mountain. I'm actually thinking this one right here could be large enough to be a motor mountain. I don't know if there's necessarily any correlation between motor and the size of the mountain, but I think so. I think he only shows up in some really big mountains. He, she, I guess it's a she, because she lays eggs, I think. That's the whole Drake deal, right? In fact, you summon motor with eggs. And like I said, I don't really want to do a massive exploration of this mountain. I just want some onion seeds. So what I may do, so it looks like the plains have gone, that's good. I can't tell if this is all meadows here or if it's going back and forth into plains, because you see like those brown spots. But it's a big mountain. I don't think it's plains. I'm going to go up. This thing is big. It's got to have some onion seeds. That's all I want. I've traveled long distances to get a friggin' onion seed. I don't know if any of you play, but if you do, you know what I'm talking about. I mean, I've got full wolf leggings at least, a full Draugr fang, all kinds of good stuff, but I can't make like wolf skewers, onion soup, a lot of good things food-wise. Wow! That's kind of cool looking up close. Huh. I don't think I would be able to see any of those little house structures. Alright, because that's what you look for, those little wooden house structures. This is looking like that might be turning maybe into plains again. So I think what I'm going to do, this is good enough. And I might even make a little base camp here real quick. Nothing special, just a tiny little wood cabin. Just in case I come out of the mountains at night. I don't feel like having to deal with building it at night. It'll just take a second. I think I have some stuff for bonfires, yeah. I might do that as well. Make a little bonfire so it's easy to find when I come out of the mountains. That's the goal. Alright, make sure this is close enough to repair my boat. Come on, man, give me something here. Okay. I don't think it's a little bit of damage. Okay. Let's get the fire down so I can get a bed down. Maybe right about here. And then let's start building very small, very simple. Something like that. Go like that. give it a little bit of room on each side. I mean, I am no fantastic Valheim builder, that's for sure. Some people can really make some pretty awesome looking into 45 degrees. Help with the smoke, maybe. Oh no, other side. But like I got this friend, he's always building these pretty awesome multi-story log cabins and stuff out of core wood. But then I was reading on Reddit where some guy alright, but it looks like it's good. Some guy, the bonfire. Some guy was doing the run like this, solo permadeath, all that good stuff, right? No portal, no map. Got pretty far in the game. And then he was, oh shite! I used up my ancient wood, I can't make a bonfire. I didn't see any swamps anywhere. Well, regular fire I'll have to do. I have to remember where I was. Alright. Let's give me a general direction towards here for when I go up into the mountains. I just want to make sure that I don't run into the plains when I'm on my way back. That's really my number one thing. Alright, let's do it. Hopefully in and out. If you've ever seen the movie Stripes, it's like going into Czechoslovakia. I have poison arrows. That's the number one thing. I really shouldn't be worried about that kind of stuff right now, but why not? Alright. What I'm looking for is wooden structures. If you see any, that's a stone structure up there. It looks like a fortress. I can't remember if you ever find onion seeds in the stone fortresses. I've always remembered getting them from like those little wood cabin chests. I guess maybe anything that could have a chest might have them. Well, I'm gonna head up this way and then I'll start heading towards that stone structure. A lot of times there's skeletons or whatever in there. Hey, am I not rusted? How come maybe not rusted? That's not good. I thought I got rested when I left the shore on the other area. Can't believe it's been 8 minutes already. I should have done this down at my cabin. Get a few more minutes. What, that would have been a 4, maybe? See, I didn't think this through. I kind of came here on a whim. I didn't realize I was going to travel like 20 minutes real time across the ocean. So I didn't bring any stuff with me. Fine wood. I guess I did have a little bit of fine wood in the boat. I could make furniture. I brought the fine wood as part of the bonfires. I could make the table, banner. I had those pigs there. I could get scraps from the one I just killed. Come on, man. Alright, let's get a little rest here. And the other thing you always got to be aware of. Wait, is that something wood over there? Maybe it is. No. But I still want to maybe start off in that direction a little bit. Since I've been killing wolves, you get the old "you are being hunted" message, right? Which is absolutely terrifying. I've survived it twice. Once, I wouldn't call it surviving. I think I was on a boat. Why you get hunted when you're on a boat, I don't know, but nothing showed up. The other time was, I was in the mountains, I was mining silver, and I just got very lucky and saw the message. Because normally I just miss out on messages like that when I'm doing other stuff. If I get a high view, I should be able to see down and see if there's any wooden structures. See, there's another one of those stone structures. I'm gonna head up. Maybe I'll head down to that one and then over to the far one. I wonder if I can hit this guy from here. Oh, I thought that was a pretty good shot. Oh, that was terrible. He's moving as... problem. My shot was so bad he didn't even know I was shooting at him. Alright. Let me get this back up. 6 minutes, jeez. I don't have enough stone. Alright, we have our wolf friends. Now this mountainside is not exactly a great place to, you know, get attacked by wolves or something. I could go down pretty quickly, but the problem is on a mountain like this, it's easy to accidentally fall when you think you're running. Okay, there's a frost cave, which I'm not interested in going to. That looks like that might be another stone structure up there. This thing's loaded with stone structures. Friggin' golem? Is that a golem for me? I hear like multiple noises that I'm not used to hearing in the mountains. Wolf howling, drake screaming. I thought I heard a golem. Geez, multiple wolves. I'm gonna go in this direction. Not like there's not gonna be wolves in any direction I go, but like that rock right here. I don't know if you can see where my cursor is. But like right there, if I were being hunted, I'd probably try and jump on that rock. Although it's sticking horizontally a little bit. Might be a bad one. Now, let me see. There's the stone structure. Stone structures I should probably check out as well, because there could be a Vegvizier in it. I don't know if I could see wooden structures from this far away. I don't feel like going all the way back down and back up. I'm going to go to this one first. I don't see any wolves. Doesn't mean they're not here. So I got to make sure I keep my stamina up. I hear him. Where the hell is he? Oh, that's right. There is a golem around. Is he going to come after me or is he going to come after the drake? Those guys tend not to like each other. Where'd he go? There we go. And I hear wolves. You know, I might bone mass myself. I think I am. Just to be a little safe. Hey, there's one of those little wooden places. And real quick, I'm just going to give you a little more stone in case I need to make a fire. And I'm going to keep the bow out. Another golem, right, of course. Can I get in there, check for seeds, and get out fast enough? Or do I need to kill this guy first? Bow is obviously not the ideal way to do it. And I really don't want to be wasting poison arrows on this guy. It'd be much better if I could go to a... like a arrow with some better pierce, probably. Some better food in me. Make sure I've got slots. It's so nice getting a bow level high enough that you can shoot quickly, you know? Where's he going? I'm having to shoot at his red because I can't actually see him. Gotta keep that stamina up. I got a mini 32 unrested. I guess I'll get these drake glands. That's a good amount of ice cream right there. Let's wait for the stamina. Wait for it. Wait for it. Actually, there's no wolves that are going to surprise me while I'm fighting this guy. he should be getting pretty close. It's not like too late yet or anything, but it's not too early, if you know what I mean. Alright, please let there be an onion seed in here so I can get the heck out. Geez, I don't even see a chest. Oh wait, there's one up here. Can't tell if something's attacking me or... No onion seed. You know, figures. But there were frost arrows, so let me grab those. Is that two? Is that another golem? Not quite what I was hoping would happen. Alright. Anything in here I actually want? And I'm not rested anymore. Not ideal. Am I far enough away that I can actually rest? Yes. 30 seconds. I'm going to go check that stone structure. I don't want to be up here when Fenring comes. I've only got 1 minute left on bone mass. It's 30 seconds on rest, right? It's 20 or 30, 25, somewhere in there. So I should have it pretty soon. Boom. Okay, let's go check out the stone structure. And then I gotta get out of Dodge. It's gonna get dark real fast. Any chests around? I can't tell. Onion seed. Shit. I mean, sorry. Darn it. Oh, you know what? I only have 1 arrows of these, but I'm going to take the obsidian and the frost arrows. Alright, let's get out of here. What direction do I gotta go? Ooh, boom! Boom! 1. I gotta be real careful right around now. Holy cow! He hit me through the door, through the castle, and brought me down to 1 hit point. That's the closest I've ever come to dying. Now I think... See, that's what I get for stopping to check like my directions when there's a stone golem right next to me trying to kill me. I have my bow out just in case. A lot of times you're heading out of the mountains when the... What is that wolf right there? Yeah. He could conceivably come over the ridge. I kind of walk backwards here. Alright. There's my fire that I used to, Well, I gotta say, that did not go like I was hoping, but I'm just thankful to be alive, man. That was brutal. Alright. Now I'm back in civilization, so to speak. You know, I wonder how frost arrows work on these guys. I'm not going to complain about that. Alright. I mean, I could conceivably grab that fine wood and give me some extra minutes, but I'm not sure how much it'll help. I think I'll probably be out of minutes by the time I get to the top anyway. Although, is that skeleton still chasing me? Why not? It's fast and a couple more minutes never hurt anyway. It can't hurt, it can only help. I don't want any of this stuff. I do want to keep a few rocks around for building fires and emergencies. I don't need the core wood. What was I just going to get? Fine wood. Alright, let's make a... I don't even think it needs to be inside, does it? I'm just going to make a table. Chair. And that should give me a little something. I'm going to put the fine wood back. For some reason, I always have trouble jumping. My door's over here. Comfort 7. That should get me, what, like 15 minutes? Maybe not that much. Maybe. Well, I guess it was worth grabbing those. I gotta check that lower stone structure out first, I think. 14 minutes. Okay, still not bad. Alright, let's go quickly. And let's not get hit by a stone golem again. And I think my bone mass was out. If I were really smart, I would I don't have time to mess with you right now. Try not to lose on this minutes that I had of rest. If I were smart, well, if I were going to be careful, I shouldn't say smart, but careful and smart. I guess that's kind of the same thing, but I would probably find something else to do for the next 10 minutes so I could get my bone mass back. Are you kidding me? These guys are actually coming after me up the mountain? Oh, this could be some fun bowling. I love Grey Dwarf bowling. I don't know if they can get up this high. Ah, look how far he went. Ah. Nah, that wasn't so good. And I'm not going to make it to this rock, am I? Ah. Well, I'll just wait here. Still good on food. 12 minutes. Still better than if I were to make a fire up here. I gotta remember where that stone building was. Over here, maybe? Oh, that's out. Yeah, I hear you. There it is. Okay, time to start going a little carefully. I didn't check out this stone tower, right? I did the higher one. And I did the wood structure that was higher. Holy cow, there must be a nest over there. But geez, what am I shooting them with these for? What is that? Wow, are you kidding me? There's Draugr in this mountain? I can't shoot. I'm gonna shoot them with poison arrows. Let's do frost. That's weird, man. Hopefully that means they're protecting the onion seeds. Alright. Killed a couple of drakes. Entrails is not something I thought I'd be getting in the mountains. Alright. Let's see. Oh, Vegvizier. Alright, I'm going to take care of this guy first. Now, is he coming? Yeah. Who's he shooting at? Do they shoot at the wolves? Looks like there might be something else wooden over there again. Something different, maybe, I hope. Is there any chest here? No. But I got the big vizier. Let's get a directional out. And then see where it points me. It points me this direction. Just gotta remember not to mess with that from now on. Alright, if I can actually get a motor location and onion seeds, I would consider this to be very successful. Onion seeds! Boom! Time to get out of Dodge. Pick up these glands, because ice cream and frost arrows. But for me, it's more like ice cream at this point. let's be careful. I'm gonna have to grab a snippet of that one. Alright, there it is. Might as well grab this fun stuff. Get in my boat and go. What's up, buddy? Always taking the opportunity to get a little bit of bow skills up. I probably shouldn't worry about it. But you can never have bow skill that's too high. What am I at? 87, almost 88. It's a pretty solid bow skill. So now I gotta go along the coast till I find my sign, then head north back to what I call civilization. Wait, before I do that, this is the direction of motor. Oh no, I'll put it down here. I had one charcoal on me on the boat, didn't I? So all I need is that one charcoal. I do not need these, I do not need these. One charcoal to make a sign, in case I come back here later. It says, motor this way. Alright. Good enough. Now I can get out of here. Although, no. Because I want to bring back the motor with me so I know. I mean, this is going to be, I think, like southwest. Maybe more, no, east, southeast? East, southeast? Let me actually get the bearing of that sign again. And I'll put it on my other directional sign. So I've got it there as well. Hey, no. Where are you going this way for? Back out. The question is, can I make it back to the base before dark? Not that I mind if I gotta kill some sea serpents or whatever, that's no problem. But it's just always a little nicer sailing during the day. Look at that fish. I think I actually have my fishing pole on the boat. If I end up having to troll along against the wind across the ocean, I could try fishing, but I don't have any deep sea fishing bait, I don't think. Oh no, not a storm. Anything with a storm. Rain, not the end of the world, but it's still on big waves and nonsense. It's just not fun. Doesn't concern me any. Not like getting down to 1 hit point did a minute ago. But you know, I learned a lesson. When there's a stone golem coming after you, don't stop and look for directions. And have him hit you through a stone wall and knock you down a mountain. I'm glad I had some food in me. I wish I had bone mass in me. I didn't, and I almost paid the ultimate price. My permadeath run would be over. I'm going to avoid these plains. Now see, this is why I'm not so big on the rain, right? I kind of have to get close enough to the shore to be able to see if there's like any death mosquitoes coming at me or whatever, right? But then that means they're close enough to actually hit me. I've got a root harness gun. Pierce resistance. Should be able to survive the hit. But just to be safe, I'm going to get some health in me. I don't need stamina. I'm on a boat. But if something happens to hit me, that stamina will come in handy. Now the important thing, that mountain was big enough that it felt like it could have been a motor mountain. But when I found that Vidalia, it was pointing away from the mountain. It wasn't pointing up the mountain. So I think that's a very clear sign that that's not a motor mountain. At least I wouldn't think they would put a Vidalia pointing to a different motor on the same mountain as a motor, if you know what I mean. Alright, here's my signs telling me generally my way back to the base. I'm going to put my motor directional on here and then grab a north. Let's see if I can kind of Tokyo drift in here. So I'm facing the way I want to go. Good. Alright. Let's see, which direction was it? It was southeast from here, but I was fairly east over there. I don't know how far it goes, but it could end up being almost straight south from where that mountain was. I don't know. Later, buddy. I gotta make sure I got my compass, my water compass. This is north. Yeah. Alright, I'm heading generally north. And I cannot believe that the wind is behind me, because the wind is always in front of me. And this is a long ride. But maybe there'll be a sea serpent or two that I can fight for boring stuff. Yeah, so I don't know if you've been watching any of my other stuff, but no portal, no map. Permadeath, haven't died yet. Killed the first 3 bosses. Been trying to find onions of all things. I've got some silver. Got a mountain really close to my base, but it didn't have any onions in it. So I decided to go and sail in a random direction to find a mountain. And the random direction I picked was just like across a vast ocean. Why it was so big, I don't know. Usually you hit something, but it was a long ways. Did get the onion, almost died. Through stupidity. Got down to 1 hit point. Got whacked by a golem just before I was going to go down a mountain. I didn't have any bone mass on there or anything. And between his hit and how far I flew off the mountain and smashed, it brought me down to 1 hit point. So I'm glad I had some good food in me, because I lost a lot of hit points on that hit. So now we'll get back and I can start making onion soup, wolf skewers, and whatever else you can get with onions. And then it's probably back into the mountains to get some more silver with the better food. And with enough silver, I'm going to make a Frostner. I want to get a fully upgraded Frostner. I've already got the Emir flesh. If you guys play, you'll appreciate the fact that I found Hildir on my island on like the 2nd or 3rd day I was playing. Like, completely randomly. And then I proceeded to not be able to find him again for like 2 weeks. Because I got lost finding him, I got lost getting back to my base. I ended up creating this giant, like almost Excel-style map using signs, creating like a grid system of the island. Eventually I mapped out the island, sailing around it, kind of keeping track of it in real life Excel. And it's shaped almost like a three-legged octopus. There's like this blob, and then there's a bunch of arms sticking out of it, 3 or 4 legs. Very, very odd-shaped island, which explained why I kept getting lost so easily. That was no fun. But with knowing where Hildir was, then I was able to, I keep saying Hildir. I mean Heldor. I did eventually find Hildir, not too far away either. Different island, but not too far. But Heldor. So I got the Emir flesh, I got the Meganjord. I had the Meganjord before I even had the ability to mine. So once I got around to mining, it was actually nice being able to carry the extra weight. See what I mean about how big this ocean is? I couldn't go spitting distance from my island on every other side except the one I decided to sail off on. And I'm really hoping that when I sailed south from my island that it was pretty straight south. Otherwise I'm going to be hitting this in a place that I don't want to hit it. Now it looks like I'm coming up on some mountains, so maybe I'm getting close. And there's the mountain that looks like kind of on the left, right there, right above my sail. And that's the direction I want to be in. The problem is, the place I'm trying to find is like a little inlet it's like the shore comes and then there's a very narrow opening to the bay and then it's like a big fat little lake on the inside. And there's the entrance right there, I think. I think that's the entrance to my little bay. Wow, this was, if so, that was a spectacular sail. Although I don't think that's the case. This is looking more like a river than an entrance to a bay. But let's investigate, shall we? I'm gonna go to frickin' rain. I don't remember if the entrance looked riverish like this or not. I guess I'll know after I make this turn. If so, then that was a really good long way. No, this is actually looking like a river. And I don't know what river this is. But it's not looking like a real friendly river. What direction am I facing? I'm facing west. This is Black Forest. So I got this, my little Excel map. I should, what I should do, I should like email it to myself. It's on a different computer. I should email a picture of it and have it in the corner of the screen so people can see what I'm talking about. Oh wait, there's a sign. One of my earlier signs. So this should tell me where I gotta go. And maybe even a little hut that I probably have slept in the past. Oh wait, I think I know where I am. I think I'm just a little bit east of where I want to be. But because of the screwy rain, screw that. Feel confident. No. No, grab this stuff, why not? I don't need the arrows. What does the sign say? The sign says nothing, except for that this is north, and it's correct. But it has no direction on it. Well, you know what? Oh wait, one of these is a bed. There's a fire in here. Okay. Sleep it through, and then I'll figure out in the morning where to go. Where did I hit? I'm thinking... Well, if I go out, the land is either going to be fairly east-west, or it's going to be like really sharp northeast-southwest. And that should tell me which part of the island I'm on. I want to go back. Let's back out of this thing. Wrong way. Because, like, the bottom part of the island, I was saying, like, there's two parts, and then there's, like, the big bubble bay in the middle of it. This part is, like, the east-west one. Then you got the big bubble, and then on the other side, it's fairly sharp slope. So I should be able to get out here and see which leg I'm on. This is not looking like it's sharp north. Northeast, southwest. Maybe this is the entrance to the bay here. That would be nice. Because as soon as I can find the bay, there is a river going from that bay to my base. It's like a nice shortcut across the island. Yeah, this is looking more east-west. So it seems like I'm on the western part. Wait, if I'm on the western part, then the bay would probably be to the east. Because it was at the east end of that. This is north, that's east. It's a little bit southeast. Yeah, I'm gonna go this way. I think I veered some other direction. Now, this is looking like it's pretty north, or I mean east-west directions. Alright. Almost there, man. Almost there. I hope everybody's doing well. And it's a little bit of a bummer that it's all been sailing for a little bit, but I think I see on my map where I am. Although would this be the bay? I don't remember there being that structure on my bay. Oh, maybe that was at the opening of the bay. This is looking like it. I think this is it. I think this is it. See what I mean? How it's a real narrow entrance into the bay. Almost looks like it'll be a river. And I think that's what I thought it was when I was circumnavigating the island. I did find this, and I came in here, and I didn't even realize that I came in and then back out. Like, I thought I actually was going along a river between two islands, and then later I thought I took another river back out. And it ended up actually being the same river, which is actually, in retrospect, a little embarrassing. And then when I found this place, when I took that shortcut for my base, when I was trying to get close to the mountain so I didn't have to carry, like 15 pieces of silver at a time from the mountain to my base, and I was trying to get a boat close by. So there's the mountain there. And so yeah, I found this and I thought it was a interior lake inside my island. And then I realized that it was actually that little bay. Alright, and near the back of this, in this direction I think, pretty much straight north, right? Yeah. There's going to be some little kind of islands. The bay is going to come to like a point, and a couple islands in front of it, and I got to make a right from there. You know, you can see those little islands right there. And that means that my into the wind. Actually, you know, I can't complain. I've complained a lot playing this game that I always feel like I'm going into the wind. And it feels like it's true 90% of the time. So that sail that I just got back from was actually a very lucky one. I had wind the whole time. So I can't complain too much just to go across this little bay. Now, over there is where I always park the boat. I'm getting the silver from that mountain. And this should be my little river back to my base. It's not real long. There's that river there too. That's a small one. It's kind of like carve size. But this one's a little more friendly. And this takes me right to my base. It's funny because I got to get that map over here. I was trying to figure out the best way to get my boat to that mountain, and it goes way off. So that's, you can't see where I'm pointing. The direction the screen is pointing is north, and the island goes way off in that direction, a couple of those octopus arms. And it was taking me like half an hour to an hour of real life time just to go all the way around it and back down to the other side of that mountain. And I did that a couple times and finally decided I had to find another way through. Because there were all these rivers running through the island. So I didn't really have the option of like taking a cart and running across the island with the cart. Because they were kind of like big gully islands, or valleys like you can see up ahead. I don't think the troll's going to bother me, but just in case. I mean, I can maybe take them out just to be safe. Let's see how fast I can do that these days. Am I missing him? Shoot, I thought they was going right through him. Alright. Oh, I love having a high bow skill and level 4 Draugr Fang. I probably would have done more damage if I'd have just used a regular wooden arrow. I killed him fast enough. I don't think the fire was doing too much. Alright, some little shacks I had. So yeah, this was so close to my base that I had been coming down here to do some mining for copper in the beginning. So you'll see a couple little huts like that. And that's back when like you're trying to be really careful when you're mining. You gotta worry about trolls and stuff. In fact, I think right up there's, yeah, that's where my current copper one is if I ever need any. Now one thing, it is no portal, no map, permadeath, but I do have 3x resources on because I did, oh hey. Alright. This way? No, this way. Alright, yeah. He was close enough, I think he'd have come out and started throwing stones. Otherwise I'd have left him alone. Probably. Alright. I don't know if you guys have ever played this game in VR. And I do play it like that sometimes. It's been a while. I got it rigged up for my Oculus. And I'll tell you, the first time you go up against a troll in VR is a pretty fascinating experience. It's friggin' monstrous. And the problem is, with the VR controls, I'm not real good at roll dodging, which is obviously critical most of the time for fighting a troll. Early game, right? You're either running and trying to shoot them with arrows, or you're just roll dodging and whacking them with a club or something. But I was, when I first started doing hardcore, our controls kept killing me. They shouldn't have been hard, right? I'm a Souls player. And the troll is easier than just about any creature in a Souls game. And so I just grabbed like a level 1 club, and I went to the troll, and I just practiced timing the whack for his 3 different attacks. And I don't think I ever died to a troll again after that. Now, as much as I'm confident in my ability to not die like that, with permadeath, I'm not going to risk it. I'm always going to do the bow, if I can. Now, one of these days, well, first of all, one of these days I'm going to dredge out these frickin' rocks in here that I always run into that are just under the surface. Come on, man, really? So I just got a text from a scammer. And haven't traditionally been somebody to mess with scammers. I usually just delete it and block it. But there's this subreddit called Scammer Payback. And it's all people just messing with scammers and posting their screenshots. And a lot of them are really funny. And so maybe I'll mess with this person. But I don't know that I'd be very good at it. I'm not a super creative person. I think I can appreciate creativity, but coming up with it on my own isn't really my thing. Alright. Valheim. Like I said, I gotta frickin' dredge these rocks. This is killing me. I can't even see it. Oh, there it is. Alright. My dock's right on the other side here. Now, my base is nothing impressive. I decided from the very beginning I just wanted to troll-proof it. Ground is shaking. I didn't want to have to deal with them, so I, raised up the ground. No, fuck it. Where is it? Where is this rock? See, that's the thing. I never get a good view of these things. I don't even see a rock. Alright, I can hear my bees. I probably should raise my dock up too. Alright, let's do that before I forget. Yeah, so I just raised up the urban wall, threw some spikes around the top. Alright, this is that Excel map I was talking about that I was making when I was looking for Haldor. So here's my base over here, Valheim. And then each one of these squares, going from one to the next, represents a 20-second walk. And they're not all connected by roads, but there's a lot of roads going in between all these cells. This was east-northeast, was to show me how to get to Elder. That's from a Beg Vizier. There's a couple of those around. Water. So Emma's Meadows. The axes are actually not in the middle, so that's the east-west axis here. Got north-south over there. And mountains. This is the mountains that we were just looking at, right? So I came in here. And this is where that bay would have been. All right, the mountain was off to this side, and then we just took the river through here, over there. Okay. So I got a bunch of coal, so I can start smelting some more silver, which I didn't realize I still have in my boat, but I do. But the most important thing, I guess I got to get rid of something. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. Booty, the booty chest goes here. Gray dwarf eyes here. Mountain stuff here. Feathers go into the arrow chest. As do arrows normally, but I don't have any room. I need to make another one. Alright. Onions, let's get at it. Let's plant these 10 seeds. So here's the thing. I only have 10 seeds, right? So I plant these. I'm going to be real safe. And try not to, get them too close and blah, blah, blah. So 10 seeds, normally you would make 10 onions out of these, right? And then you'd take those 10 onions, you'd plant them, and you'd get 30 seeds out of them. You'd plant those, get 30 onions. But when you're doing this 3x resource thing, I plant 10 seeds, I get 30 onions out of them. I plant those 30 onions, I get 90 seeds out of them. I plant those 90 seeds, and now I get 270 onions. And then from then I can plant like 100 of those and get 900 seeds, and I'm loaded, right? Just after a few nights of planting. This one turnip's been there forever. I've just decided to leave it for like posterity. So a lot of carrots inside, but I got a bunch of seeds here. Got a bunch of turnip seeds. I'm not wanting for seeds. I'm not wanting for the veggies. Carrots I mainly use just to breed the pigs. Alright. I've clearly got my dragon eggs ready for motor when I'm ready to do that. Cooking station, I can't do anything there yet. I need to make more stamina pots. See, my house is a weird thing. This dirt spot right here is where I get comfort 12. It's like the only place. You step away here, I get like 11. I come over here, it's 10. I come over here, it's like 7. Like, it's a very strange thing. I'll put the cultivator back. The pigs I don't even really need to worry about too much anymore. I have so much scraps and boar meat. But I gotta get those turnips so I can start making some good food. But in the meantime, I need to start, I should have, yeah, that's ready to go. So I'm gonna grab the rest of that silver that I forgot about in here. Because who knows, maybe I have enough to make a froster. And I think I'm going to need to go get more ancient wood. So it'll be back to the swamp. That's a little bit of a trek. I grab, the obsidian's a little heavy. 25. So I have like 20 bees. And again, this is another one of those things with the 3x multiplier. Every time you get a bee normally, so I found 7 bees, so it ended up being 21. I keep 1 bee in an apocalypse chest, just in case. Probably not a concern. But you never know. Alright, so I actually made it back with pretty good time. And luckily I had a little house right there. We'll throw 4 in each for speed. And right before I left, I got myself a bunch of wood to put into the kilns. And when I say a bunch of wood, I mean like thousands of wood. Regular and fine wood. And I know it doesn't look like much in that chest, right? There was what? 1, 2, 3, there's like maybe 400 in there. But if we come out here, you can see all these stacks of wood. And each of these are like overlapping. You know how you can put like wood piles, they can have them so they're almost on top of each other, just slightly off? That's how these are. So each one of these, I think maybe over 1,000 wood. And then here's all the fine wood stacks. So that's 1, 2, 3, 9, times 50, so 450 fine wood. So that's good for making some furniture. And in fact, I even mentioned when I left that other place where I got the onion seeds, I forgot to take down that fine wood. Oh hey, my resin's out. Got to re-resin. Resin. I'm so close to being able to turn this wolf meat into wolf skewers. I'm really excited about that. I can eat another bite. So now that I'm back, I'll do like chorin food, right? I don't want to eat good food. I've accidentally picked up some silver, but the rest should be about done. One more round coming. One. Am I out of? I'm out of. I got a bunch of coal on me. Is the problem? All right, pop this back in here. I should be able to pick these up. Although I don't think there's anything I can do with this silver yet. Well, I guess I have 33. That should be enough to make a frostner real quick. I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna put the glands down. These, maybe I'll put in some glass. In fact, I haven't gone into a frost cave, and I don't know that I am going to go into a frost cave. I may go for Fenris armor, but I'm not sure. I like the speed. And I am doing kind of a bow-oriented player, so the speed's helpful. But, you know, if I were wearing Fenris armor when I was in that mountain and got whacked by that golem, I'd have been dead. That'd have been game over. So I'm not super against having this, so I have to decide. But if I go in, then I'm going to have to kill a bat. You kill a bat, you start getting the cauldron of stirring events, which means I'll need to glass up all these windows I got looking outside so they don't come in and kill my pigs. Little bastards. Alright. Frostner. What do I need for a frostner? I mean, if I ever need to use frostner, I'm already in a little bit of trouble. Probably, but you never know. 10 ancient bark. Do I have 10 ancient bark? Yeah. So I needed 10 of these. I needed 5 of these. I needed 30 silver, and the 5 Amir flesh is all in here. I should be carrying too much, but not for too long. Frostner. I swear, every time I make Frostner, like, the clouds part, the heaven sings, the sun shines. Man, do I love that weapon. So this does, what, 35, 40, 20. And this does, see, 73 blunt, right? And I'm only doing 35 blunt, but the frost is the big part, right? So it's 75 plus the 20 spirit. A lot of things are resistant to spirit. So in reality, this one and this one are pretty similar. But if things are resistant to blunt and not frost, Frostner will do better, and I haven't leveled it up yet. I wonder what I need to level it up. Just 15 silver. I do not have that at the moment, but I will, I hope, after the next run that I make to the mountain. And the mountain runs for me are always a little bit nerve-wracking, I have to admit. I don't need frost arrows in the mountains. Heal a little bit for fires in case the need arises. And I need a lot more ancient bark. While I'm waiting for my turnips to grow, I think first thing I'm going to do is go to the swamp and get some more ancient wood. And this time I think I'm not just going to get like 10 or 20. I'm going to spend some time and I'm going to frickin' load up with ancient wood. I'm sick of having to like go back and forth a bunch of times. Let me load up on this, this, this. And let me grab some more of this. So much serpent stew, it's so nice. Although I'm going through it faster than I think I would. So, one other thing. Motor. The motor direction. Do I still have it on me? I do not. That was like southwest. I have no wood on me. That needs to change real quick. First of all, let's clear this up. Can never have too much coal. Let's get another 75 going. Grab a little bit of wood for a fire in case the need arises. I can't imagine it'll be too frequent where I need to make a fire and I don't have access to wood for a quick chop with the axe, but stranger things have happened, you know? And now, oh, are you kidding? Of course it rains. Whoa. Sorry, I was looking at some emails from work. I wasn't paying attention. And I almost crashed into Elder Island. When you know where you're going, the swamp's not really too far away. As long as you're not running into rocks like I just did. I'm going to swing around the outside here. I think it's the safest way. That's the little rock that's at the opening of Draugr Village Bay. There's still one pain in the rear Draugr that's at the bottom of that bay and shoots at me with arrows. Alright, I think up there is the swamp I'm looking for. Yeah, there's the first tree that I'll find. The question is, where do I park? Do I go around the edge? Probably. Ooh. Yeah, there's the edge. Because going in there... yeah, the problem is that's a very, very, very rocky little area. It's much safer to come at it from this side. Let's first check and make sure there's nobody I gotta kill before I land. And then I'll Tokyo drift in. This looks like there's some good ancient trees here. Let's see, anybody? Anybody? Jeez, there's a leech up on the ground though. Alright, skeleton, he's not a problem. Let me use the wind and kind of get me facing the right way. Jeez, I'm beating the heck out of my boat. Frostner is christened. Let's watch the spirit work. See, it's interesting. Normally, that would one would kill him, right? But the blunt's a lot less. And I think the skeletons may be resistant to frost. I'm not sure about that. I got the regular arrows on. That's good. Get some blood bags while I'm here. A lot of skeletons around. I do remember that about this place. Let's see, there's a leech trophy. Don't really care about that so much, but you know, just to be safe. I didn't bring a poison pot. I was just going to say, just to be safe, I should make a poison pot. Alright. Or take a poison pot. Just in case I fall into the water, or, you know, an abomination starts coming after me. Or sometimes these guys just pop out of the water and bite you. You know? Oops. I double tapped. Sometimes double tapping's good, but not when I'm trying to. I gotta get some better food in me. I got crap food in me right now. Once that carrot's ready, I'm gonna grab a turnip soup as well. Alright. Alright, still good for a little bit. Where's a good ancient tree? This is a good one. Hopefully I can get this ground up as well. I'll tell you, the first time I played this game solo, I did not appreciate how useful hoes in the swamp are. Sounds like a southern horn. But yeah, doing that terraforming and just letting you get anywhere you want in the swamp is so nice, man. Hey, should have brought frost arrows into the swamp. Clearly it's a problem for me. Alright, make sure that this is all safe. Little bastage. See, it's funny. This is why you need to. This is why you need to be a little careful with food and stuff. Make sure your health is up. You're not paying attention. All of a sudden, there's like a, you know, like a 2-star Draugr archer shows up. You're not really paying attention. He's quiet, right? Because they don't come charging at you, making that wah noise all the time. Next thing you know, you're dead. Alright, this is looking like that. May need some rock to raise it up. Not worth it. I'll come over here. Oh, wait. I hate being wet in the swamp all the time. Stupid stamina regen takes forever. And one of these days I'll upgrade my axe as well. Admittedly, I've been a little bit lax in that. Alright, I don't really need to carry all of this wood. Let me dump some off and go get some more. I want more ancient wood. Is what this trip's all about. Where's another good tree? This one right here looks good. Right. And here they come. Ooh, frost into these guys now. Gotta be careful about the Draugr in the back, though. They look like normal guys. I would frost into them, but I want to knock them out before these guys start showing up. Alright. The skeleton is just being kind of dumb. It's like he can't pathfind his way over here or something. And none of these are going to be worthwhile. That's a good tree. This one over here may not be bad. I wish that skeleton would come over here so I could just get it over with. How much ancient wood do I need? I put, what, like 60, 70 on the boat? I really can't remember what else I might need it for, other than Draugr. But I know as soon as I, like, leave and don't get a bunch, I'm going to need it, which has already happened twice already, right? No leeches around. We're good. That skeleton still never made it through. Water's not quite as gone as I want. Oh, are you kidding me? Well, let's bone mass, and then let's see what I can do. I have no stamina. Just kind of put a damper on things real quick, huh? Ooh, so you think you got the jump? You don't. If you land in the water, there's a leech there, you're done. Where did this guy go? Yeah, I gotta put these on. It's gonna do a lot more damage than the firewall when he's in the water. Oh, that's still almost nothing though. Whoa! Don't get caught changing arrows when you shouldn't, you know? I'm pretty sure he's susceptible to fire. Oh, hey, he's kind of catching up to me there. Keep hitting that tree over there, aren't I? I mean, I don't need the roots. Don't get me wrong. But this guy attacked me first. Man, I love this bow skill. And the other game I'm playing, my bow skill is like 30, and it feels like it takes me 6 seconds for every draw I gotta do. It's just annoying as all heck. Whereas he's got to be getting pretty close. He's close, but he's not too close. He's not like imminently close. He's not like I can stand my ground and just keep shooting till he's dead close. Now he is, yeah. Well, as long as he's here, I'll get the roots. Well, I'm not sure if those are leech-infested waters or not. I don't think so. I gotta have something I can get rid of here. Skeleton things or something. 1 core wood? Yeah, you're gone. I'll take the guck. If nothing else, I can make cool lights. Alright, let me see what my haul was on the bark so far. 91... I'm going to need it for Frostner. Not a lot else, I don't think. I'm going to call it. I don't want to spend a bunch more time here. It's not too far if I need to get more again later. I always back up the wrong way. Alright, back to the base. Maybe I'll do a couple upgrades on Frost. I'm not going to have the silver to upgrade Frostner. I don't even need bark to upgrade Frostner. I don't think. I needed it for something, but I don't remember what it is. It's all silver that I need. So it's back to the mountains. But I did also want to buy some time while my onions grow. So when I plant those 10 seeds, it'll make 30 onions. And the question is, do I siphon off some onions from the beginning? Right? In order to make something, right? I mean, if I replant 20 onions, that's 60 seeds. No, that's 180 seeds. You know, geez, if I take 5 onions, I usually need like, well, let's see, onion soup is 3. It'd be nice to make one of those. And I think you need 1 to make a wolf skewer, right? So let's say I take 2. I make 2 wolf skewers. I think I actually want to go this way. I want to make 2 skewers. So I take 5. I plant 5. Those 5 will make 9 each. So that's 45. 45 ain't bad. And then I can plant, let's say out of those, let's say I keep 15, take those other 30, plant them. You know, sometimes people talk about in storms like this, when there's a really good-sized lightning bolt, that they see Thor kind of shooting through the sky. I thought I may have seen that once or twice, but I'm not entirely sure. This is a bad area. I'm a little too close to the shore. Kind of hoping to see a serpent, though. Wouldn't mind some more meat. I gotta remember to take the frost arrows with me when I go into the swamp again. Oh, this is that area right off of, what did I call that island? Just north of me, where the Elder was? I'll call it Iceland. No, Greenland. Greenland. I got Madagascar right near my home base. There's Nauru around somewhere. That's my little island base. Nauru is the world's smallest nation state. So that's what I named my island's little camp. Is this my base? No. I can't see anything. I really have, like, no idea where I am right now. Except for there's a troll up here. He's probably going to be a jerk and attack me. I'm going to hit this thing, whatever it is. Yeah. Where am I? I hate the mist, man. I think, based on that very faint silhouette of trees, that my little base, gee, I just saw, right, is that it right there? No. Every time I see a big rock on the ground, I think it's my base. Like, I'm really... Oh, there it is. Okay. I was just going to say I have no idea where I am. But luckily I made a alternate colored light. The blue and the red. Okay. Normally I like to kind of back in or pull up to the dock, but, you know, weather being what it is, I'm just going to pull up this way. probably need to bring the wood on me, huh? Good enough. Man, brutal weather. I'm gonna sleep it off and give my onions a little bit more time. They still just look like onions. I am wet. That shouldn't last too long. I love the glow on Draugr. I like weapons that glow. That little thing that was written right there. See, comfort 10 in my bed. So now I just have to like walk. Where's that dirt? Right here. Give me the full 12. Alright. So let's let's do some inventory management, as exciting as that is. Swamp goes here. Roots, actually, guck and roots go in the armor chest. Entrails go in the swamp chest. Although it looks like I'm going to need to make some room for, make some sausages or something. Yeah, let me make some sausages real quick, just to get rid of the extra entrails, because I think it's 4, right? 1 boar, 1 thistle. I've certainly got some boar. I don't have a lot of thistle, but I got enough. Those will go there anyway. Alright, so that's taken care of. Ancient wood. I need... Oh, I remember now. I needed 25 for my boat. I like to have enough materials on hand for 5 bonfires for when I'm traveling. In fact, I'm going to go check the garden real quick. They're healthy. They're not up yet. Soon. And I just did a very dangerous mistake. Not super dangerous, but potentially really annoying. And that is, I left my door open to the house. Now, why would that be a big deal? Well, it's not necessarily a big deal, but one time I left my door open, came out here, and it was like one of those, there's a smell from the swamp or whatever. Well, you know, I did what I should do. I ran over here, got on my ladder, climbed up, and I was getting ready to shoot down on the guys. This is before I had the spike walls. I had actually just built this place. It was my very first raid. And so I'm thinking, alright, I'm going to kill these guys real easily, blah, blah, blah. Well, it turned out this one area of the earthen wall was a little angled on the outside, so all these Draugr come flooding over the walls. I had bred 1-star pigs inside. So yeah, they came barreling through and killed all my pigs. And I've never been able to find a 1 or 2-star pig close enough that it was worth bringing it back. So now it's just been no-star pigs ever since. And I'm still a little bitter about it to this day. Looks like we have a little more time on the onions. Not much, hopefully. I'm gonna... Where's our mountain gear? Am I putting those in here? No. Obsidian can be used for poison arrows, which are gold. What am I doing for okay, here they go. I did fight bone mass 5 times. So I've got these 3, one that's hanging at the summoning circle, and then of course one here. There's my level 4 trollfish. So each fish type I catch immediately goes on the wall. And then if I get bigger ones, obviously the bigger one goes on the wall. And I just turn the necks into, you know, fish for when I'm finally making fish tacos or whatever. I grabbed this before and I didn't even do it. Okay, let's repair stuff while I'm here. Get rid of the stuff that I don't need for arrow making. Consolidate that. It's actually nice, that's enough for 2 fires. Got a little bit of food. I got more arrows than I probably need. But if you go into the mountain, it's always good. What I do need to do is make more, potentially, more pots. I don't need any more frost for sure. Alright, sorry. Alright, so I have potions. I'm going to the mountains, so I don't need that. I'm gonna need some food. I'm good on food for mountains. These are not gonna be ready today. Is it east or west? This is north. That means the sun's kind of in the east. I'm torn. Do I stay here and do maintenance until it's time to turn the turnips or the onions and then go to the mountains with some better stuff? Or do I go to the mountains now? Why did I get honey? Did I accidentally bump a beehive or something? Oh, look at that. Very rare does the hearth go out. Yeah, I wonder. I'll grab a little bit of wood and try this. May seem like I'm over coaling, but I'm not. Can never have too much coal when you're about to bring back some silver. Pigs. Now if I put this up here and then get rid of this, does that thing stay? It does. Let's see if the pigs wander or not. First, let me do this kill here. Now we've got a couple piggies. Let's see if they wander out or not. There's definitely space for them to. Onions. Can I not sleep yet? It's still too early. Alright, what might I need to do? Let me take a quick peek. Now, is there anything I can do? I never did make the stone throne. Not that that gives me anything. Or a wolf. I could make a ton of wolf rugs. Banners. up the bow level a little bit. A little bit of practice. What I'm really looking for is a good pig. Almost took a shot at that rock over there. I just don't see many pigs around here anymore. I'll grab a little chorin food. Did I not level up yet? I feel like I've killed a lot of things since the last time I checked. Am I still at 87? Or am I up to 88 yet? Okay, I'm at 88. 88 in a little bit. Not a lot, but that's okay. Is that a burial chamber back there? No, it's just one of those stone things. Oh, I know what I should do. Something that it's really better to do once you've got... Oh, there's a pig. It's a regular pig though. Can't see it. Yeah, well. This is like Neck City. Is that a 2-star? Tell you, if I'm ever gonna need like deer hide or whatever, man, I can just come out here and there's gonna be a ton of it. One more day. All right, good. All right. All right, the turnips, I keep saying turnips, the onions should be ready. Well, they're gonna start being ready. Wolf skewer, onion soup, and I think that's the only thing, right? And this was gonna make 30, and I said I was gonna take a couple for onion soup and a couple for wolf skewer. What do I need for wolf skewer? Two mushrooms and a wolf meat. So I'm gonna make, if I have 30 Alright, if I make 3, I'll be fine. I need 6 mushrooms. And I said I was going to make 3, right? Is that health 65? That's nice. Sausages are only 55. These are at 85, or 80. So getting these together are nice. Nothing as high as that for stamina yet. So even for choring purposes, I'm putting you... Well, I'll use you to get over there. I go like this. See, I use up so many slots on food and arrows and potions. And now I'm going to make some onion soup. New item. So if I make 3 of these, 9. So I'll now have used up 15 of the onion, half of it. So the other 5 onions that are out here, I will replant to get a bunch of seeds. But this is where, like, you end up finding yourself waiting, and it's annoying. It's like, will you hurry up and go already? There's that, like, RNG. You know? Oh, this is going to be brutal. I think I may do this in anticipation of making a boatload of soup. Oh, I picked the turnip. I didn't mean to do that. That's been like my old friend, that turnip. I missed it a long time ago. Well, clearly I don't need the turnips. I'm good on that. Do I wait it out? I really wanted to get these onions planted. So by the time that I come back, they'll be... There's what? 4 seeds in the ground will make 12 onions. Will be 15 planted. Will be 105 seeds. If I leave now, it's going to give me 27 seeds. Torn. Okay. A little bit of wood never hurt. Okay, another one popped, another one popped. So if I do these, 2, 3, 4, I'm going to be real careful. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These will make 81 seeds, which is a lot. Do I need the extra 18? Or can I just get these later and take the onions and make a couple wolf skewers sometime down the road? I'm gonna go repair my stuff. and if it's not popped by the time I get out, I'm taking my boat and I'm going. I just need to hang this up first. Put this up here. When I go into the mountains, I may actually, if I'm going to be mining, I may do one each of these and one of those. 10 count. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, onions, you've had your chance. Let's go get us some silver. These are some big waves today. You know it's probably going to happen. I'm going to go up there to get silver, and on the way back down, I'm going to run into some wooden structure with onion seeds. Boom, that's right. Let me give a little extra sail here, huh? Almost there. One more corner to turn. Come out kind of on the left. Make a hard right, and I am at base camp. It's getting a little dark, so I will. And I may have finished out that mine. There may have been a teeny little bit left, I'm not sure. We'll double check it when I get there. All right, that way. And I gotta make sure I don't forget to bring stuff to make the cart. I don't even necessarily need to go to base camp, but I might. Because I might have cart stuff there. There's always this little area that I like to park if I can. This seems like it's made for a boat to back into, you know? Not this. That's kind of annoying, but if I can go right over it, there it is, my little slip. Head right back towards that rock. What I should even do is like pickaxe this little thing out here real quick so I don't run into stuff like that. I actually got over it alright. Surprised. Alright, just in case. I saw 20 with 10 nails on there. That's all I really need. It's a little late in the day. I'm going to follow my paved path here. And then in the morning, we go back up into the mountains. I'm going to clear out a little bit of stuff from my inventory. Oh, it's those 10 nails, I was right. Okay. So that's all good. I don't think I'll need the rocks. If I'm there more than 19 minutes, there's a problem. I don't need you. I don't need... See, this is 60, 65. Yeah, I definitely don't need you. Don't need you. You need me, man. I don't need you. Alright, I'm gonna start heading up. Figures it's weather like this. It's alright. Let's see where we get on stamina and health. I'm gonna walk slowly so I can get my health up. So it's about 160 on stamina. Right. And I need a drake. I love when they fall right into me. No, still no, 4 is a weird number when it should be 3x multipliers. I hear the wolf, but I don't see the wolf. In fact, I hear a lot of wolves. And those howls are not... Oh, you know, I forgot. Son of a gun. I forgot to bring my, wishbone. Should I go down to the boat and get it? Yeah. That's kind of annoying because I took good food. Shouldn't take too long. Yeah. 188 on the health is not bad. The boat will be this way. Back to the storm, yeah. We know that. I will probably need to find a new silver location, so having the wishbone is critical. I like killing a 2-star guy with one shot, not even needing to wait for anything. Alright, because I went 2 health leads, I'm gonna be a little more careful about stamina usage. Oh geez. Always gotta have an exit strategy, and I wasn't paying attention. Well, at least it didn't happen when I was up mining. So maybe it was a blessing in disguise. Oh, geez, I'm even out of the range, aren't I? I'm out of the you are being hunted range, I think. Does that mean when I start going back up, I'm going to be hunted again? I was not prepared to make a crafting table there. It seemed like they just... Jeez, I want to make sure I've got a good rock to jump on if they come back again. Like right here. My stamina's low, though. I have to admit, at the moment, I'm a little terrified of going back up here. Usually, like, the hunt will then be complete or something, right? Oh. That's a pretty good shot, I think. any one of those rocks is actually pretty good to jump on. I can't get a drake head to save my life, though. Well, normally I mine with bone mass on. So this could have ended up being kind of a bust for that reason. I want to find that wolf that's howling and kill it. Still a little wet. If it's far away, I don't care, but... Is he going to wander over here? I don't know. Gotta get a Drake helm, man. Do I need one or two for that? I don't know. So I'm thinking that one's probably dead. That's what I thought. This guy's a little more aggressive than most of the other ones. I see that guy. Where is he? There he is. I can't get a Drake helm to save my life. It's weird, man. It's not the first time that's happened. starting to run out of time. One more little trip. May regret it, but I may not. I think that's it. Let's grab the cart and get out of Dodge. Because it's getting dark. Like Fenring dark. And I don't want to be here for that. This. got 1 minute till Bone Master's ready. I'll go and do some more digging. One more round. We'll see if we can finish off that mine. I can't believe that the 2 of the armors popped up. Oh, jeez. 1 minute left till bone mass is done. And then I'll take the silver back. Head back and make some stuff. I can't get a Drake head trophy to save my life. I really want that Drake helm. Yeah, that's all I'm getting out of that. This could be about it. Yeah, I think it is. I want the pine cone. Oh, don't want to throw away my soups though. Oh geez, there goes my onion soup. Well, unfortunate accident, but maybe I'll find it. I think I'm going that way anyway. Was that onion soup? Yeah, it was. And I kind of went this way, right? If I can get to the bottom of the hill and find my onion soup, that's going to be awesome. I almost have to come here at night so I can see the sparkles. It was just, what, 1 onion soup or something? But all the, like the snow effects make it kind of annoying to look for the sparkles. I know it's just 1 onion soup, but at some level it's kind of the principle of the thing. Alright, so if I'm a soup and I come flying down, about where would I stop? Maybe about here? I mean, hey, one of these made it this far. Could it have actually gone down here? I don't think I was that far left when I threw that. I could have just gone all the way down there somewhere. Well, let's just grab the cart and go. That's 1 onion soup. No, I think it was 3 onion soups because I hadn't been taking them. I'd been eating the ice cream. Yeah, I think the thing to do is to come back at night. I shall find the onion soup someday. Alright, where, I think this is how I usually get out of here. Yeah, here's the blueberries on the right. Down here I'll hit my trail. Yeah. I think there's still time to sail through the little river, I hope. I don't want to sail through the river at night. I hate when it does that. I'm sorry. So how much did I end up with? 30, 60, 90, 120. Not bad. And let's disassemble. Yeah, that was a little terrifying on the mountain there, I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was dead. First I was hunted, barely got out of there alive, and then that wolf came up from behind when I wasn't paying attention. Took me out, stone golem got a little close. It was kind of a treacherous mountain. And now that I have a bead elsewhere on motor, I need to really start thinking about how I'm going to go about that. Yeah, how am I going to fight motor? Something I've been avoiding. I have an idea for how I'm going to do Yaglith, but motor, haven't really thought about yet. Alright, I need some spawning so I can see where my river is. It's not... Wait, it is that river, isn't it? The other one's up that way. Okay. There's two rivers on this coast. So Yaglith, not Yaglith, motor. The last time I fought him solo, it was normal mode. I had portals. I didn't know what to expect. I had never seen motor. So I summoned him, and then I basically jumped in a portal and got out once I saw the dragon. And then I created a giant iron cage with kind of holes in it every once in a while. His, like, little frost shoots couldn't get through the iron, but pretty quickly he could break the iron. So I had a forge in it, and the idea was to keep repairing it while he was attacking, and then when he wasn't attacking, shoot out the holes at him with the bow. And it wasn't a bad strategy, poorly executed on my part, but it was a little iffy. And I have to decide how I want to do it this time. If I want to do something similar. Because, I mean, he beats the crap out of rocks and things. Something I can do with terraforming to give myself a safe haven, maybe. A cave. A lot of people talk about making caves under the altar. I've never done that. I don't know how well that would work. Or if I'm going to try something else. I'm not sure. But I got to decide soon. Although the motor Vegvizier that I found was pretty far away. And so if I'm going to be going through that and trying to find him from that one, I'm going to have to really come up with, like, large volumes of... What's attacking that workbench over there? Is that a neck? There we go. Not that I really care about that workbench, but I hate necks. Yeah. I think the next time I play, I'm going to have a little diagram of my island as I've mapped it out in the lower right corner. I think that's a pretty safe place to put it. So you can all see what we're dealing with here. Start bringing in and smelting some of that silver. Yeah. Alright. Do I have any on me? No. You stay here. You I need to just be honest. The full, yeah, 30 is going to be too much. But 20? I'll just do them in groups of 20. That's going to take that many runs anyway. That way I don't need to think about it. I didn't fill those up, did I? And then that one last batch, and I'll bring the rest of those in, get them ready. Get this over there. That's full. Got the overflow. This is actually where the ore is supposed to go. Yeah. A few more trips of 20. And then I'll be good to smelt. Grab some Z's, wake up, have more smelted silver, upgrade my Frostner to a level 4. Although, like I said, man, I'm not sure if I'm ever going to use Frostner. I mean, it's kind of the best melee weapon at this point in the game. Arguably, once you get into the Mistlands, the Mistwalker sword is better, but I have 0 levels in sword. So, no matter how good Mistwalker is, it would take me a long time to get good with it. So what I would probably do is keep my bow for distance. Lots of blood magic. Right. May even train my little skeleton army to... Now, I'm talking about the Mistlands as if I'm going to get there. There's a really good chance I'm not. Although, to be fair, I was fully under the impression that I was never, ever, ever going to get past the mountains. And yet here I am, actually looking like there's a chance that I may. I thought for sure wolves were going to kill me whenever I tried to get silver, whatever. But things have actually not been going badly for me on that front. I gotta start bringing in some more wood. For more coal. Can never have too much coal. Although I have a lot. Alright, what if I bring in 120 silver right now? That's going to be 240 coal. This chest is, what, 500? So I'm using almost half of it for the bit that I brought, just from that little excursion, right? I go again, I bring that amount again, I've just finished using up all the coal. And then I bring a third one back, now I'm sitting around waiting for wood. Who wants to do that? Not me. So I've got a little bit of maintenance here to do with the onions, but I'm going to take the silver and I'm going to plop it in my chest. Wolf skins, lands. This, I'm going to wait. Just I have no onion soup because I threw my onion soup down the mountain and never found it. 12, give me 19 minutes, okay. Let's get you for some onions, you for some onions, you for some seeds. Oh, the seed, well, these are at that point where they're not quite grown up, all of them anyway. The one that's slightly pink, two that are slightly pink. I don't want you to love me, I just want you to get off my onion. Alright, and I think those are about done, so I'm going to need to coal them up. Put the ore in, plant a little bit. Little bit of maintenance. Goes a long ways. This is why I do 3x multiplying. So I don't have to sit around doing this stuff all day. Not carrying too much. Okay. I didn't get all of it, but that's okay. These guys still have not grown. I hate planting in the dark. I'm gonna wait till the morning. Hate planting. Hate. What I should do is put some, like, good sconces up out there or something to give me light. Maybe a bonfire. That'll give me light. Why I don't have a bonfire in my base, I'm not sure. Should always have a bonfire in your base. It's like I'm violating some core principle of Valheim, in my mind, by not having one. I've got that fully upgraded serpent shield that I've never picked up. And that pig kind of needs killing, I think. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Start this process over again. Alright, man. Let's see. You know, those are cooking. Got that 1 silver, that's okay. Still have that turned on. I no longer have any regular wood arrows, really? Did I stick them in the arrow chest or something? I don't need many. Just enough to kill one pig. Who's been very annoying out there. And I think that blood is a good fertilizer. Alright, how many onions do I have on me? 6? That's enough for 2 onion soups. Or I can make more seeds, but I'm about to have a ton of onions. So, I'm gonna make sure I'm doing the right thing. Plant onion seeds to get even more. Plant onion seeds to get even more seeds. I'm planting seeds to make onions. I don't want to waste my onions. I want to waste my seeds. See, this is the perfect time to actually be eating onion soup. I have 6 onions on me. The beautiful thing about onion soup, of course, it doesn't require anything but onions. So once you have them, they're super, like, propagating. You can eat all you want. You don't need to worry about, oh, you know, this turnip needs boar meat or whatever, right? Or the carrots need mushrooms, or, I mean, pretty much every food in the game requires at least 2 items, and oftentimes one of them is kind of like a pain in the butt item to get, or even if not a pain to get, like mushrooms, right? They're not hard to get, but man, you can spend like a bunch of time looking for it, and you just don't see them so much. If you have a map, like an in-game map, it's easy to slap a little M on there or something so you know where they are for later. Some people do that. I don't really have that luxury, so I just try and gather them while I go. But you know what I mean, right? They all require something It always seems like all of a sudden you're going, well, I'm out of mushrooms. And now I can't make carrot soup. I can't make serpent stew. I can't make wolf skewers. So forth. How many seeds I got left? 3. I've made a mistake. Not a big mistake. Very, very small, and it'll be okay. But I want to make sure that I have some onion seeds in the apocalypse chest. I do keep an apocalypse chest in case, you know, like, who knows what might show up and blow up my camp, right? And if that happens and I lose all my crops or whatever, I've got my chest with the seeds that will be safe. Let's go ahead and upgrade Frostner, which I think just needed silver. Let's see about level 3. You know, 30 and then 45 or some stupidly large number. Yeah. Frostner, man. So silver heavy, but it's such a nice weapon for melee. So nice. Where are we at? 1. Okay, perfect time to load it back up. I'm still heavy, huh? That's because I had all that other silver on me. Throw that in there for just a minute. Grab some coal. Grab a little bit more coal. Don't know if that's enough or not. I don't think so. Still think I'm going to be like 1 short. Four short. I should have just taken it all and put the rest back instead of worrying about like getting too specific. Alright, now I'll grab the stuff that was in here. It's too much. That's a nice problem to have. But already I'm almost out of silver. And I haven't even fully... All I've really used it for is to upgrade one weapon. I think that's not a lot. Right? Need a lot of silver. $44. So once I come out here, I should have enough. Boom. Get me the fully upgraded Falsner. The heavens sing, the clouds part, the angels dance. And grab some chorin food. Although I don't really have a lot of chorin left to do. Except to go back and get more silver, I think. And do I even... Well, the question isn't do I need more silver? The question is, how badly do I need the Drake helmet? Alright. I've got iron. I'm gonna need more copper probably. I need to start thinking ahead to going back to the motor thing. If I'm gonna go to motor, what do I need to bring with me? Alright, that's the big question. Because I'm going to need to really establish probably like a good base camp there. Alright? I'm going to need to be able to be kind of self-sufficient with food a little bit. Some stuff I can bring. But I'll be bringing the cauldron, or at least enough metals to like make the cooking station, the cauldron, all of the upgrades. Stone and wood I'll locally source. But the metals I'll bring with me. Some cores, maybe for smelting if I need something. Yeah, and lots of like The only wood I won't bring with, I will bring, like I'll bring if I need ancient bark for a bonfire, fine wood for a quick setup, making things like the chair. Alright, I'm gonna have to make a big list of things to bring with me, and then be really careful about what I put on the boat. Weapon-wise, or armor-wise, rather. Am I really out already? I am. Man, that went fast. Frostner makes your silver go fast, your ores. Alright. So I've got things growing, I've got silver smelting. I've upgraded the Frostner. I can't even see the Drake helmet because I've never got a Drake trophy. I've killed a bunch of them. I don't know what it is. What else might I want? A silver shield. I'll have to think about that versus my buckler. I'll have to think about that. But I'm going to log off for now. I've done enough for today. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. I'll probably be on tomorrow. But in any case, have a good day. Later.